morning. This week you're going to be working on what's called a kitchen lab because it's something that you can do with common household items. So you're going to need a couple eggs and you're going to need some rubbing alcohol. And what you're going to do is you're going to be looking at different things that can denature proteins, which basically means break apart or interfere with the protein structure so that the protein can't do its job. So what you'll be doing this week is pulling up this activity. It kind of goes through what proteins are, so that proteins require very specific conditions in order to keep their shape, and anything that disrupts the shape of a protein, which then makes it non-usable or non-functional, that's what we mean when we say denaturing proteins. So what you are going to be doing then is you're going to be taking a couple eggs. You can watch the video that's included on here as she kind of goes through a little bit of the experiment. You're going to pour 1/3 cup of rubbing alcohol into 1 glass container, room temperature water, 1/3 cup of that into another, and the rest of the water, or 1/3 cup, into a microwave safe container or into a pan. You're going to crack the egg into the bowl and you're going to remove the yolks. So we only want to look at the egg whites. The egg whites is what contains the protein in an egg. Okay, so disregard the yolks because they're just going to kind of get in the way. So what you're going to do is you're going to kind of try and, sometimes I think it's easier just to do 3 different eggs of egg whites. It gives you a little bit more pieces, but if you don't want to use 3 eggs, I totally understand. But you can use 1 and you're going to basically try and scoop out sections of that egg white, and you're going to put them into each of the containers. So the one with the alcohol, the room temperature water, and the one with the hot water. So then what you're going to do is you're going to observe any changes. So you're going to fill out this category of observation of the egg whites before you put them into the containers, and what was the observation of the egg whites after the container. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go through and you're going to read through the information about what actually is happening in each of the scenarios and then answer the question. It's a pretty easy lab for those of you who have kids at home. It's a great opportunity for them to be involved in your education and see some cool things, and a great opportunity for you to explain to them what a protein is, why proteins are important, and what happens when proteins shapes are changed. And for those of you who don't have families, still a fun thing you can do with your roommates. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.